Yo, howdy, howdy, ho. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. Welcome back to some Lords of the Fallen gameplay today. This is a quick little clip. We're going to get right into the montage here. But I was also, it's like every single time I start to, what is it called? Co-op, essentially. Do a cross-platform co-op with somebody. This is the type of shit that happens. At the start of the video, you can see the person that I'm co-oping with go right through these crystals. They already killed the guardian, so usually when you kill it, it breaks all the crystals, and then you're able to walk through the gates. For some reason she can go through it and go in and out, and for some reason I cannot. See, she just walked right through and like nothing happened. It was just affected me. So she rested, and then there's no crystals. It's kind of wonky. I don't know if anyone else is having this problem when it comes down to like cross-platform co-op. But we're gonna get right into the invasions. For some reason, I posted my shit on Reddit the other day, and some fat neckbeard decided to say, "Yo, man, you're a modded character." There's no cure for that level of stupidity. I clearly don't have a modded character. I can die. I've died plenty of times. You guys see me die countless times to other invaders. Not like I'm not invincible. Jesus fucking Christ, you know what I mean? When two people fight me, I'm gonna die eventually. It's not like I'm gonna fucking just one-shot everybody I come across, but when I do fight people, it takes a lot of effort for them to kill me in comparison with a lot of other players, because I have a shitload of heavenly vials. Yeah, I can heal pretty quick, but when it comes down to two people, swinging fucking swords, if I'm trapped in between a rock and a hard place and they're monkey in the middle of my ass, sword to the left, and then his buddy's sword to the right and back right into his buddy, sword to the left, and rinse and repeat, I die. Okay, like I have fucking live streams all the time of my gameplay. I am definitely not the type of guy who's modded. I have came across a modded player before. I was swinging countless times at him, and I was only doing like 14 damage to him, and I was going like absolutely batshit crazy on him. And for some reason, he was just standing there, and then it was weird because his character like jolted at me like probably like 7 times, and I immediately died. I was like, what the fuck? It was like the Flash, essentially. It was like, and I was just like dead. I was like, whoa, what the fuck happened? I didn't know if he was modded. I didn't know if it was like a connection error, and then only I got the error, but I didn't disconnect from him. So I don't know how to explain it, but I've actually got rare footage of it. It happened before, and I invaded him, and he was just standing there, just looking at me, watching me wail on him, and motherfucker just straight up 7-tap me with like the fastest, like, and then I was like dead. I was like, it was like a blink of an eye. So I'm not saying that there isn't modded accounts out there, whether or not it's on PC, Xbox or not. I think it was a PlayStation user. I don't think it was a PC or Xbox user. But I wouldn't even know how to begin to mod this game on Xbox. PC, maybe. I could mod shit on Skyrim back in like 2000 fucking, I don't even know, 16. But that's about all I know for like modding shit. I wouldn't know. I'm not technologically impaired when it comes down to the whole modded community. I know I had some modded gear on Diablo 3 Reapers of Souls. That was fucking fun, dude. But even in that game, it wasn't like I was like PvPing people for like competitive. This is more of like I'm harvesting a shitload of severed hands. I almost have 30,000 severed hands from constantly invading people. Like I said in my last video, I try to invade probably like 400 to 500 people a day. You know what I mean? And this is one of my favorite builds right now that I'm rocking. This quick access hotbar thing I've got going on right now when it comes down to the ammunition. And my catalyst with my throwables is a really nasty combo, because as you can see from the gameplay, it speaks for itself. Chip damage over time, forcing people to come close to me, and then when they come close to me, I just tornado tickler. My tornado tickler is just so good with the Inferno class. The Inferno class has just been all around batshit crazy lately with this throwable in particular. But yeah, as you can see, you know, you just get the rats out of their hiding spot, you know, throw the fucking what is it? I think it does bleed damage, so it's Inferno with bleed, which is a solid combo. Because right now, as you can see here, man, once you buff up, switch back to your hand throwables, and then boom, right back into it. They got the high ground, Anakin. Oh shit. Yeah, they were like, we got the high ground. So I ran away from that shit, and I'm gonna, yep, as you can see, switch right back. I put all my shit into my chest at the Skyrest Bridge, just so I can have a quick access bar to my hand and my Cadillacs and like all the weapons that I'm going to be using for invasions from now on. I used to be really all over the map with like my inventory one person, so now that I don't have that opportunity, I was like, you know what, I'm getting really into the whole invasion thing, and it's so nice. It's so fun, man, because you can just keep going back and forth. It's, you know, I don't understand why people gotta be the way they are when it comes down to the whole invading. Sometimes you'll do a 1v1, and sometimes you'll do a 2v2 or a 2v1, and it's better odds for me half the time when their buddy just lets me 1v1 the host or their buddy. But you know, some people aren't like that. You know, they'll just fucking go ape shit with you know, spells and stuff like that with their buddy, and they'll just spam the crap out of the spells and abilities. So I just don't have really an option. My terminology, my best description of spamming is 3 spells in a row. If you're doing the same spell 3 times in a row, that it would be considered spamming in my book. Minimum of 2 is regulated. You know, that doesn't, you know, if you're doing the same spell 3 times in a row to kill somebody, it's just negligent. It's negligent, you know, it's absolutely ignorance at its fucking best. And I don't know if I'm gonna be the person to say this, but I'm gonna just tell you how it is. I'm being honest with you guys. I'm being frank as fucking as I can be, because the community needs to fucking know this. Every time I invade somebody and get DC'd, they run away from me, and this majority of the people who do this are PlayStation users. They'll fucking turn off their console or quit out of the game when they get invaded, because they're too much of a pussy fart to actually face somebody who is actually good. So whether or not they want spoilers or not for the builds to come, they're gonna get invaded from either me or somebody else eventually. And it saddens me to say that I am not the only one who's having this problem. PlayStation is guilty of it more than any other user that I've come across when it comes down to invading, and then they just DC. They disconnect, and they just, whether they turn off their console or they just decide to quit out of their game, however PlayStation does it. It is absolutely it's disgusting, dude. It's depressing, and it's poor sportsmanship. That's what PS stands for, if anything. Poor sportsmanship. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. They won't fight you either. Majority of the players, they'll just, unless they're, invading me or another person, or if they have another person in their world, they won't fight me. Majority of the time. I don't know if I'm the only one who has this problem, but I don't get it. You're fucking gonna get invaded regardless. If it's not from me, it's gonna be from someone else eventually, dog. This build is so fun to play with. Oh my god. Ugh. It's so good, dude. The bleed and the fucking inferno. Dude, look at these guys, like trapped like rats, dude. Come on, come out of there, you little hidey hole. Bro's coming in swinging wild. I'm like, dude, you guys need to sit down. The ignite damage on this shit is bonkers. Like, come on, guys. Do better. Get better, please. If they put dueling in this game, yes. It's gonna be more cancerous. I do a lot of party invite PvP with me and my buddies, like, constantly, because I think it's more imperative to get that training in, especially against max level players like me. If you're wondering what the max level is, it's 541. Okay, it's a little spoiler if you needed to know that. It's definitely some of the things people need to know is you're going to need that training underneath your belt. You know what I'm saying? Like, 2v1ing somebody is going to happen regardless. So if you can master the cancer, which is 2v2, then, hey, man, by all means, take advantage, man. Take advantage of it. So me and my buddies, what we do is we PvP, and I have 2 people fighting me who are my level, and I say, hey, man, go hog wild. Use your special moves. Use your spells. Use all your fucking soul flays, whatever. You know what I mean? If you have the Eye of Agatha, boom. Well, put us in the Umbral, so all 3 of us have, regenerating fucking soul flays for our special abilities. That right there makes the game worthwhile, in my personal opinion. You want that progression. You want that, I don't even know how to describe it other than, like, you gotta get good. So why not fucking just take advantage of, fighting other players and shit like that with equal amount of stats? And yes, I gave them a shitload of heavenly vials too. Most of my friends I've dropped like 2,000 plus heavenly vials for, because I want it to be a fair fight. And, whether they're going buckets, wither, inferno, or flickering flail with the fucking holy build, I want to see what they can do. And they don't seem to disappoint me lately. They're doing really good. But all it takes is one tornado tickler if you're up close, and they're fucking cooked. You know what I mean? And you gotta know when to get in on your opponent. And a lot of people, I feel like, don't even have brains when it comes down to people PvPing at this point. Look at this. Like, look at this fight. Like, for example, you want to see a modded person? Look at this. I'm not even near this guy. Look at this guy. Glitched the fuck out. Glitched the fuck out. Absolutely. That's what we call cancer. You want to fucking report somebody for fucking modding? That's the motherfucker you need to report, because that's some baby back bullshit right there.